Today I wanted to bring you an in-depth look of the University District here in Columbus, Ohio. As you can see, I'm standing right outside Ohio Stadium. This area has been and is still in today a center for recreation, culture, higher education, and fun. Hey guys, Andy Howell here, local real estate investor here in Columbus, Ohio. In today's video, we're going to be taking a closer look at the University District. But before we get started, if you could reach down, hit that subscribe button. We've been making videos all about Columbus, what it's like to live here, the good things that are happening, neighborhood videos as well. So University District, as the name implies, this whole area is surrounding Ohio State. And it's about a 2.8 square mile area with Ohio State pretty much right in the center. The general assumed boundaries are going to be Glen Echo Ravine to the north, the railroad tracks, Big Four railroad tracks just to the east of North 4th is the eastern boundary. To the south is 5th Avenue, and then to the west is the Olentangy River. This district is Columbus's most densely populated area, and it's just bustling activity, and that all starts with Ohio State. For those of you who don't know, Ohio State is a huge university. You can find almost anything you're looking for here, as over 650 businesses and organizations plant their flag right here in the University District. That could be bars, restaurants, there's probably speakeasies in today's COVID world, there's tattoo shops, there's live music venues. Small venue, really fun. I've never had a bad time in there. There's libraries, there's parks, there's all sorts of things to do. Let's take a look at the smaller areas within the University District. And let's start with the largest little area in the University District, and that's Old North, where we stand today. Old North is on the complete north side of the University District. Glen Echo Ravine is just on the north side, and actually Old North was originally its own entity. It was platted in 1842. It was called North Columbus, and has since been annexed into Columbus. But originally, this was a stagecoach stop between downtown and Worthington. So it was about midway. So here, it's had a rich tradition then and today. So Old North is one of the larger areas, and it's comprised of many smaller areas. Each state, they're gonna have their own personality and distinct flavor. But areas within Old North are like Iuka Ravine, Glen Echo, Tuttle Park, and Indianola Forest. There's a wide variety of real estate in this area. You've got a mix of commercial buildings, you've got apartment buildings, you've got single family homes, and you've got multifamily properties. And basically there's anything you want here as long as you're okay with buying a house that's about 100 years old. That's what most of them are. For a single family home, you can generally expect to pay anywhere between, say, the upper 190s up to about $400,000. That's going to get most of the homes in this area. And for a duplex, which are very prevalent here, you can expect to pay from the low 200s if you get a screaming deal, all the way up to about the mid 500. Lots of options here. Old North tends to be an area where young professionals live. It doesn't really feel like we're close to university. You don't see keg parties, beer cans all over the yard. I mean, this is the area just to the south of here, say south of Woodruff and north of 11th, is an area that's historically been the go-to for when Ohio State students want to move off campus. That's where they're going to go. In the past, the area had been sort of dilapidated, not that well taken care of, but the central area and south has really undergone quite metamorphosis through the direction of campus partners and local developers. So it's totally different. If you haven't been here in a long time, I highly encourage you to come check it out. Homes in this area, again, similar. They're going to be in that 250 range to the 400s. Duplexes are going to be priced similarly to the Old North area. If you watched our video down in the Short North, you'll know that we're on High Street in the Short North. That's where all the action is. That's where all the action is in the University District as well. This is where a lot of the businesses, the restaurants, the coffee shops, the bars. As you can see, headed straight towards downtown. We're coming into Lane Avenue, the heart of University District. If we were here on a Saturday in the fall, like, well, Lane Avenue is pretty much closed down anymore, but there would be just droves of people up and down the street, tailgating, having a good time, soaking up the pageantry of college football, and it's really fun, especially if you're a Buckeyes fan. Sometimes the Buckeyes fans can get a little obnoxious if you're not a Buckeyes fan. So here, this is a super popular donut shop right here, Buckeyes Donuts. Very popular. Coming up here, we got the Newport Music Hall. Doesn't look like much, but that's a banger. So fun. And then right here on campus, so even if you're not a college student, there's some great amenities that Ohio State has, one of them being the Wexner Center for the Arts. So let's talk about South Campus next. Now, if you were around in the early 2000s, South Campus was pretty much a no man's land from the short north until you got to campus. I mean, dilapidated buildings, urban blight, just, you didn't want to be caught there alone at night. Well, again, that's totally changed. As the short north has become more popular and people sought to live there, people kept moving a little bit north as they maybe get priced out of short north, German Village, those areas. They sought value in Wyland Park, in the University District. So homes down in the southern area, they don't come up as often as they once did, and they're more expensive than they once were. But you can expect to pay $250 to say $600. There's going to be less students there, more young professionals and things like that. So, and here we're really kind of on the south side of campus, that area I was talking about. We're bleeding into the short north. Fun little independent films shown there a lot, called The Gateway. Lots of new construction and lots of new development. Now this is totally walkable. There's a library there. Tons of variety in the university area. The thing that sticks out about this area to me is just the accessibility, the walkability, right? I mean, we've got 71 on one side, 315 on the other side. We got 670 to the south. So all major highways to get you anywhere you need to be around town. There's also High Street. We got North 4th, we got Summit, major north and south streets that can get you anywhere you want to be. And all along each of these major thoroughfares, there's little businesses. You don't have to walk far generally to get what you're looking for here. There's also the Olentangy bike path. To me, this is a great area. This is actually the first area when we moved back from Colorado to Columbus. We moved right over here, right off of Glen Echo Ravine, and had such a great experience. People are eclectic. People have a lot of different ideas, and that's just something I really enjoy. A lot of mornings when I go out on a run, I run actually right down, you can't see it, the Olentangy's right over here, but there's a bike path right there, and I'll run down from our place in Clintonville down here, especially on Buckeye Saturdays before the game starts, like super early, I'm talking 7 a.m., and run around the stadium, and just, there's just a feeling of electricity in the air. And one of my favorite things, and coming here as a kid, is the rotunda on the north end of the stadium. It's interesting because if you know anything about Buckeye football, you know scarlet and gray, you know, you don't mention the team up north, and you don't wear blue. But interestingly, we've got blue and yellow flowers right up here in the rotunda. A lot of people wonder why that is. I was just researching this a little bit, and apparently it was from a bet in 1922. And the bet was whoever won the game, the other team would have to incorporate, you know, the rival team's colors into their stadium. The team up north won that game 19-0, and now we have maize and blue flowers here on the rotunda. So guys, let me know what you thought of the video. Hit the like down below, leave a comment, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching. There are a ton of people moving here, so I'd love to help people find that perfect place in Columbus at relocating, or just that perfect place if they want to move somewhere within Columbus. So hit me up, give me a call, shoot me an email, drop me a text. We'd love to help.